Woo! Go Marvic! Go Marvic!
Single.
Go Marvic! Baka kasi mag-collapse. So sobrang...
I did not prepare a speech because I didn't have any plans to say anything.
Woo!
My mother's birthday because I did not say anything during Tatay's
Birthday.
birthday.
Pero kay nanay.
I felt like it would be unfair if I would say something. But since I was already asked to say something, I might as well do it impromptu.
Yeah.
I wanna say thank you to Nanay for everything that you've done for me and my siblings. I know that me and my siblings never say I love you verbally, and I think the only time I said I love you in a letter was, I'm not sure, maybe that was still elementary.
Oh.
But I don't need to say it since you already know and you can feel it anyway. And I know that you gave up a lot of things for us, especially when we were still young. And you had to give up working at TUP Visayas.
Yes.
I know that you really wanted to continue working, but I think the biggest reason why, aside from the fact that it's gonna be hard for you and Tatay to take care of all of us, I think I'm the biggest reason why you stopped working, because there was a time that I almost died when I was still like baby, or I'm not sure how old I was during that time. But and you felt very bad that you were not there beside me when that happened. So you wanted to make sure that that will not happen again.
Yes.
So you gave up your work because of that. And I'm really sure that me and my siblings haven't really said thank you enough. And also, I know that you had to go through a lot when I was still studying. I still remember that when I was in grade 6, you had to go to my school multiple times because I got into fist fights. And eventually, the principal had to give me an ultimatum that the next time I get into a fight, it's going to be Tatay who will need to go to the school, because you've been going to the school multiple times. And I still remember that when I was in second year high school, the guidance counselor asked you to go to our school because I got caught cursing during the flag ceremony. Now the thing is, I didn't know that the flag ceremony was about to start because I was not facing the person in front, and then everyone actually stopped talking, and that's when I said a curse word. And I still remember that you actually cried during that time when we were in the guidance counselor's office. You felt very bad because the guidance counselor said that is this how a kid that's supposedly as someone, as a father working in the working at the bank. So you felt very bad. You felt that you were being told by the guidance counselor that you did not raise your kid properly. And that was very irritating and very frustrating for me at the same time, because if you were not there, I definitely would have talked back to the guidance counselor. But since you know you're very nice, which is sometimes a problem, you should have at least explained yourself, or should have defended yourself when the guidance counselor was saying those things towards you, because you and Tatay did your best to raise us properly. It's just that, you know, your kids are kind of hard-headed. And also, I still remember during my 4th year high school, you were also asked to go to school because I decided to skip the journalism class, which for me was just a useless subject at that time. Like, it's not something that you will need for, you know, for you to be successful in college and for you to be successful in life. So I decided to skip once. Then we got caught, and then there were other kids with me, but when all the parents were called, you were the one who got blamed because they said that I was the leader. But the thing was, you know, like we were all at the same age, so they knew what they were doing, and I didn't have to convince them to go with me. And during that time, it made you feel bad again, because it's like you didn't know how to raise your kid properly. And I think you were also called during my 4th year high school because I was skipping RO, like CAT classes, because, you know, it was very tiring, and it felt that, you know, it's something that's not really important. for you to be successful in life. So I really wanna attend every time. It's a good thing that in college, I guess, like, you were never asked to go to TUP anymore. Like, I know you were asked once because I think my ID got confiscated by Mr. Lamata because I skipped the flag ceremony. And because, like, I came in late, so I did not decide to, like, fall in line because the flag ceremony was in an open area and
So hot.
like it was kind of hot. So, like, I did not want to go to class sweating or something. I was late anyway, so but I got caught. It was, what's that name? Tito. Because I know that the one who caught me is someone that I know as well. Is that Tito? Yeah, the big guy. Was the, I think that's like your cousin, right? No. But I know that that's someone that we know as well who caught me and reported me to you. And at least there in TUP, I couldn't really like skip classes because they would report me to you. And then you would always call them and make sure that they forced me to get a haircut for finals, so I could not escape that. I guess that's it. And I know that during my years growing up, there were a lot of people telling you that you were not raising me properly, that you didn't know how to raise your kid, and I would always catch you crying from time to time. And I would always tell you that you should not be listening to them because they don't really know what's happening in our household anyway. And just because they are giving you advice doesn't mean that if they were my parents, they would have raised me better or would have made me a better person. Now, I'm not gonna say that you are the best parents a kid could ever have because every kid has their own standards or they have their own measurement as to what the best parent or best nanay or best tatay is. But all I can say is that you and tatay were the best parents for me.
Oh.
No, no, wrong. You were the perfect parents for me.
Yeah. Happy birthday! Woo! Oh.
I love you.
Birthday pila naman luha anak luha may pa ini mana siya tubig yan. Sige, this time naman si Banakon. Bernard will give